New bachelor degrees are now offered at the College of Eastern Idaho in Idaho Falls. 2 degrees have recently been approved by the state. Local News 8's Ashley Chilcutt went to campus today to find out more. Ashley.
You can now pursue a 4-year degree in digital forensics and analytics or operations management through the College of Eastern Idaho. I learned what it takes to get a new degree approved and how this is changing the academic landscape at the college. Vice President Lori Barber of the College of Eastern Idaho is thrilled at the expansion of their degree offerings.
It feels amazing. So this has been really 2 years in the making, 2 years of work that culminated in success on Wednesday with the Idaho State Board of Education approving our 2 bachelor's degrees.
But it was a process.
Each institution submits a 3-year plan for the programs that they anticipate or desire to offer and propose to the board. In around March timeframe is when they submit those to the board office. For these programs at the community colleges, it was a full proposal that includes all sorts of financial information, the different criteria that they need to meet in policy, and those are reviewed internally and then brought forward to the board at a board meeting for discussion and approval or disapproval.
During the approval process, other academic institutions can also voice their objections to the board. Idaho State University opposed CEI's proposal for their operations management degree, since they offer the same program at their Idaho Falls location. However, Dr. Barber said their college degree program has distinct differences.
And we are good partners with Idaho State University, and I think the differentiation between this degree and what Idaho State offers is they did not offer a face-to-face evening option in this particular degree pathway. And again, this is an applied degree, which is very different from the traditional business degree that Idaho State University offers.
There were no objections to the digital forensics and analytics degree. Instructor Josh Jersh will be teaching this course at the college.
It's a real blend of different employers around the area, and they were ecstatic at the idea that there would be an applied bachelor's, and an applied bachelor's in particular, because they want to be able to have these students go to work. They don't want to have to train them for a year.
I asked how the cost of these offerings compares to local 4-year universities.
So the first 2 years of this degree would be under the 140 a credit. So for those last 2-year credits, those would be, we're thinking they would be 285 a credit. That's what we put in our proposal. Of course, that needs to be approved by our Board of Trustees.
Idaho high schoolers can get financial aid for both of these degree programs through Idaho Launch. CEI leadership is adamant that these degrees will expand access and help meet local industry demand. Reporting in the studio, I'm Ashley Chilcutt.
All right, good news for students there. Ashley, thank you. Students can enroll in these new CEI degrees beginning in the fall of 2025. If you'd like some more information, you can visit our website.